Hello everyone, it's Özgün here. In this tutorial, I'm gonna make a peak time techno drop with 303 acid lead, and I'm gonna be covering how to make techno reverb kicks, the aka kick rumble, techno kick rumble. So if you wanna see it in more detail with a full start to finish track, I already have a course in Production Music Live website. You can check it out, all the useful links in the description. For making the drop, for making the today's video, I'm gonna be using the challenge pack that we prepared for you. You can also find the download link in the description if you want to challenge yourself. So I'm gonna try to make the drop in 30 minutes. This is the challenge, and I'm gonna try to cover as much as I can in 30 minutes. I already have my timer in here, and we are gonna start in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So let's start with putting the kick. I'm gonna be using this kick, so let's place it like that. I like to have a gap. I don't like to cover the full beat because I need some space for my bass. So maybe we can put it like that. And maybe 2 times longer. So I'm gonna send the kick to here. And I'm gonna route the kick to some empty channel. Let's call it rumble. Because we are gonna create the bass line, the main bass, the kick, techno reverb kick from the kick drum that we have. So if I just unroute the kick from here, we can properly hear what's going on. Now we hear the kick from the rumble channel. And I'm gonna put a distortion here. And some overdrive. It's all about making the signal bigger. Maybe it's somewhere around here. It's gonna change if you put the reverb after or in between. So just check the variations and find the best possibility. That can work. So maybe now we can put a span. So we can check the key of the bass because it's going to determine our track's main tone, main key. So the highest peak on the note A. So which means our track is going to be A in the key of A. I'm going to put EQ. Then let's cut the high frequencies with putting a low pass. Now we get a really deep bass sound. And if we copy paste the sidechain to here, and let's give maybe longer decay. And if I just route the kick to the master again, now we have a kick and the bass. This is really simple like that. So maybe I can put the kick all the way to the mono. Yeah, let's leave the kick bass for now like that. And I'm gonna create a new pattern, call it 303. Let's add a serum. Let's make it bigger. Yeah. So I'm gonna be using the oscillator as it is, as a saw wave. Probably it's best if we just quickly write some MIDI here. My way to do 303 patterns, first I like to put the 16th note, then I just tweak and fine tune it. let's leave it like that for now and start programming the Serum fastly. So let's put the first envelope something like that. And I'm gonna activate the filter. Let's go bandpass, maybe this 24. Now the magic is gonna happen here. If you connect this envelope to the cutoff, you just start getting this famous acid vibe. In the course, I made the trio tree in a different way, but for the sake of this tutorial, I like to show you a different approach. There are just several ways to do it, and this is just one of them. And yeah, in the course, I showed you another way how to make trio tree bass lines. So now I'm gonna put the high pass here because we need to separate the sound from the kick rumble. And if you find some unwanted resonating frequency on low mids, you can dip it. We can leave it for now and keep processing it inside of the Serum. If you want to get more wide sound, you can put 3 unison and make it less detuned. We can use something like that. And let's go add some fast distortion. Now we get the analogy 303 sound that we used to hear. Again, I'm gonna put some overdrive to make the signal bigger. And from now on, let's put a side chain. If you want to make it more wide, maybe we can give 20% of hyper demand. And I like to give it delay reverb because I'm gonna use it as a lead sound, not the actual bass sound, since we have the rumble. So why not give it some slightly ping-pong delay. And maybe some reverb. And probably we can give it some OTT to glue everything on the chain. See how OTT gives the life to the sound. And now I'm gonna put a 30 peak controller. Let's find it. Yeah, I covered how to make it more detailed in the course, but it basically just taking the signal and I'm connecting this information to the drive wet knobs of the plugins of delay and reverb actually with an inverted formula from here. And when the sound is playing, it's gonna duck the FX, so we get more clean sound. And if you connect this velocity to also cut off just a little bit, it helps you if you make some velocity movements in the MIDI, it can give the accent to the actual sound. Sounds nice. And also to get the movement inside of the track, I'm gonna connect this first macro to here, but just a little bit. So I can just automate it like that. So let's firstly copy everything. And then maybe we can make the automations real fastly. Let's choose the area first. Okay, we can use something like that. Sounds good. I don't like to lose more time. So we had 70 minutes left. Probably we can program some hi-hats. I'm gonna put a rolling head channel in here. So let's put the starting position to here. And maybe we can automate the decay. So this makes the sample more tight, but in time we can extend it like that. Maybe that's too much, probably like that. And yeah, with this we get another movement, another interesting movement on the heads. And probably we can Alt Q and choose the Techno template in here. We can make the velocities like more humanized. And let's route the head to some empty channel. And send the kick to here. Like that. We can put a fruity limiter. Choose kick bass in here. And make the threshold like that, ratio 2:1. So I'm gonna sidechain it with the kick. So we are kind of clipping. I'm gonna put a free clip. Sorry, it's UA a bit smaller. So it's gonna limit the full chain because we don't have time to mix down. Sounds good. Let's put some open heads, maybe to here. So to be fast, I'm not even put it to some MIDI. I'm only gonna place the sample like that. Maybe make it smaller. We will see about it. So let's copy them fastly like that. I like to put this right loop Let's fit it to BPM. Let's put it on stretch mode. Because in the end, like, I like to use the rides like that. Let's solo it and send it to some empty channel. So I'm gonna put a fruity panomatic in here, which makes the pen automations automatically if you solo it. It's gonna add a moment, and in the last part of it, I like to pitch the rides 1 octave up. Like that. So it's all about creating the perfect moment and keep the things interesting in time. Let's firstly put some crashes to here. And let's see. Now we need some bass shots, synth shots. Sounds good, but we are not there yet. I'm gonna use this sound. Maybe with normalizing it. And let's put it 2 semitone up so it become A. Yeah, like reversing and giving fade in always works. So let's put it to here. Let's call it shot 2. They are grouping in another bus in here. So if I just group process them, it will give me some time. I'm gonna firstly low cut. And I like to give delay. Let's firstly make some pinpoint in here. And let's give it some reverb. So I'm quickly placing them like that, but yeah, let's not forget to boost a little bit of here. And of course we need the sidechain, but not in full power. Even we can give stereo enhancer to widen the sound a little bit. So let's put this reverse sound before we getting starting to the drop. Okay, I have 9 minutes left. I need to be faster. I'm just quickly use the loops, all the sounds that I have for the track. So now I'm gonna put a snare here. Maybe like that. Probably if I make one of them unique and maybe pan to here, another pan to here, it will be more interesting. And for the snares, I like to give a really long reverb. So let's sound the other one in the same channel. So we get a cool like FX before the drop. And let's go to the master, add a patcher. And in the presets, let's go drag drop this endless cry patch from the master. Let's activate it. This is a washout FX and you can use it, create automation and use it on the build-ups just before the drop, which I'm gonna do like that. So if I make a really fast build-up, so let's take one snare to here, make it unique. Maybe we don't send it to anywhere. This is going to be my build-up snare. That's why I don't like to give it any FX. And with the patcher, they are going to wash out in time. Let's start it from here. And maybe we can start teasing the 303 sound like that. But probably it's best if we filter them in. Let's go to 303 channel. And I'm gonna put a filter just before delay and reverb because I don't like to delay reverb get into the filter. So the main problem is the pre-drop should be like that in the washout. So maybe we can quickly make a white noise. Let's put it in here. I like to generate my own noises. That's why I like to go choose 303 oscillator. Choose the dice in here. And now you get the noise. Let's lower the volume a bit. And let's place it like that. Already have a noise pre-made channel to save time. I just copied the chain from the course itself, It has some volume automation. I'm gonna use it. And it has like distortion, stereo imaging, and everything you need to shape your noises. Now the noises with the chain sounds like that. Let's give it some volume. And I like to cut my noises, sometimes like that, to give interesting movement in the track. Yeah, like that. And we can just keep doing the same stuff, copying it like that. And let's hear how it sounds like. And maybe we can put some atmosphere sound fastly to the background if we have time. Let's find the key of the sample. Let's just detect pitch regions. It's in key, so we don't even need to time stretch the sample. I can just cut it from here, choose generic, and just duplicate like that. I like to use this kind of textures on my tracks. It's giving an interesting vibe to the background. Let's call it Atmos. Let's remove bass and high frequencies, so we are band passing it. I'm gonna fastly put a side chain, but not in full power. And I'm gonna place it behind of the mix. So before we're running out of time, I think we can go to the drum bus and fastly put a wave shaper to like saturating the signal a little bit. But before the wave shaper, I can go presets, choose the drum room in here. It's gonna give my hi-hats a room feeling. I'm putting all my drums to the same room, if it makes sense. Let's solo them and see how they sound. It's best if we put everything to the mixer. Even this open hat. "25% is enough to me. Okay, the time is up. We pretty much done with the first drop. We have everything we need. We have the bass shots, we have the synth shots, the drums, the main 303 sound, the techno reverb kick, the rumble, and a really rough build-up. So yeah, now you can take a final listen. And again, if you want to see it in more detail, you can check my course. In the course, I'm covering more details, making the break, 2 different drop approaches, and making a full track from zero, from start to finish. And there will be much more resources in the course if you want to see it in more detail. All the useful links in the description. Today that was it, guys. Now I'm gonna play the full track. I hope you can apply this to your own productions as well. See you on the next video. Bye bye.